Another one I missed as it came out in that same PS2 era.
Sly! Come in! Sly! Do you read me?
Yeah, I read you. Loud and very loud.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Trying to break into police headquarters does that.
Get over it, Bentley. You're safe in the van. I'm the thief here. I've got to steal that file from Inspector Carmelita Fox.
Well, count on me to be your eyes and ears, buddy. Got their security system totally scoped. To get inside, you're gonna have to go through that air vent.
All right, I'm going in.
And don't forget you got me at the wheel, Sly. All you gotta do is grab the file and get back to the van. We'll do the rest.
Just keep that engine running, Murray. I'll be down in no time.
That looks suspiciously intractable. Or not. Oh, I missed the obvious path.
Hey, Bentley, I think I'm seeing things. Must be vertigo or something. Can you see those crazy blue lights?
Really? I've read about this. Master raccoon thieves are able to sense thieving opportunities, which manifest themselves as unexplainable blue auras. According to my research, all you have to do is get near them and hold down the circle button, and you should perform a super sneaky master thief move.
Hold down the circle button near blue auras. I'm on it.
Be extra careful here, Sly. Break one of those laser beams and you'll set off the alarms. Not to mention, you'll be fried to a crisp.
Easy, they all had a gap in them.
Nice job, you're in. Inspector Carmelita Fox's office is behind the red door. That door must be super reinforced, Sly. Maybe there's a way to get around it. Way to go, Sly! This is where Inspector Carmelita Fox stashes all her important files. I hacked into the police security mainframe and discovered this vault's combo. Try dialing in 937.
So far, we don't really have to do much on our own. It's telling us everything, but that might just be tutorial.
Nice job! You got it! If you come down through the fire escape and head through the parking lot, we'll be waiting in the getaway van.
Criminal! You foolish raccoon. I've caught you red-handed.
Ah, Carmelita. I haven't seen you since I gave you the slip in Bombay.
Which reminds me, you need to return the Firestone of India to its rightful owners.
And I was gonna give it to you as a little token of my... Hey, you know, That bazooka really brings out the color of your eyes. Very fetching.
You think? This pistol packs a paralyzing punch. You ought to try it. Might snap you out of your crime spree.
And give up our little rendezvous?
Plenty of time for that once you're safely behind bars.
Love to stick around and chat, but I just dropped by to pick up this case file. I think you've had it long enough.
So was she just standing outside spying on her own office? And she just got terrible aim. And we have a very subtle van.
You can't escape me, raccoon!
Once again, my gang and I had given Inspector Carmelita Fox the slip. I was surprised to see how well she took it. Finally, the secret police file I'd been searching for all these years. With this, I could avenge my family and regain possession of our most valued treasure. It all began when I was just a kid, bouncing on my father's knee. You see, I come from a long line of master thieves who kept all their secrets of sneaking and stealing in an ancient book. The Thievius Raccoonus. Anyone who read it learned to be especially sneaky, which is why we specialize in stealing from criminals. After all, there's no honor, no challenge, no fun stealing from ordinary people. You rip off a master criminal, and you know you're a master thief. Well, on the night I was supposed to inherit the book, 5 visitors came unannounced to our door. My father fought to protect us, but the gang of villains known as the Fiendish Five overpowered him and ransacked our house until they found the Thievius Raccoonus. Our family's manual of thieving greatness fell into their filthy hands. They tore the book into 5 pieces and split it up, each villain disappearing to the farthest corners of the world to commit dastardly crimes. Broken alone, I was dumped at the town orphanage. There I met 2 guys who became my lifelong buddies and trusted crew. Bentley, techno genius and strategist supreme, and Murray, part-time driver and full-time burden. Together we pledged to track down the Fiendish Five, avenge my father, and steal back the Thievius Raccoonus. I knew I was about to face the toughest test of my life. On this mission, I would either become a master thief like my ancestors before me, or fail and allow my family name to bite the dust.
Oh, there's autosave here as well.
That was a nice piece of work back there at police headquarters, Sly. Come see me if you want to check out any of your old movies. I've got them all here on my computer. Use the left analog stick to move around the hideout and the X button to select things. I've already plotted a route to our first target.
He's just here. He's not doing anything.
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on Sir Raleigh the Frog. As a young man, this hot-tempered frog grew bored of his life of luxury and privilege. On a whim, he tried his hand at a bit of piracy and found it to his liking. Raleigh, who quickly became addicted to crime, was brought into the Fiendish Five as chief machinist, where his evil tinkering genius rose to new heights. The last reported sighting of this mad machinist was off the soggy coast of the Isle o' Wrath, a small island uncomfortably situated in the middle of a perilous Welsh triangle.
You can tell they're kind of going for that Saturday morning cartoon feeling, but they're a little too low budget for that. It does come off feeling kind of Flash animation. You can see where they cut some corners.
Hey, Sly! I just spotted something that's going to complicate the mission. See that nasty-looking gate? It blocks the only road leading into Raleigh's hideout.
No problem.
I'll just use my climb move.
Okay, but remember, you can only climb on certain objects, like pipes and ropes.
Yeah, sure, and like that ladder there?
That is correct, but do not forget, Sly. You have to get close.
Then hit the circle button to grab it. Yeah. Relax, Bentley. I live for this stuff.
Yeah, and that's what worries me.
I also have coins to collect, and no reason why. At least not yet.
Now this is very interesting. The message you just found appears to be some sort of clue. I'll decipher it here in the van. In the meantime, see if you can find any more clues. The more I have, the easier it'll be to crack the code.
So these bottles seem more required with the clues. We'll probably need them for the end for the safe, like in the first chapter.
Hold on, Sly. See those searchlights? One careless step and you'll be subjected to acute combustion.
You done whining? Let's go.
I'm just trying to keep you alive, partner. Fortunately for you, I launched these signal repeaters throughout Raleigh's fortress. Get close to one and I can checkpoint your progress.
Nice.
Matt, we should have expected a stealth segment in a game like this. And we only take one hit. Oh, we didn't get very far. And our coin count stayed the same, but the coins respawned. Those don't seem like they're collectibles. Which just increases the question of what are the coins for. And getting spotted is not instant death.
According to my amphibio positioning system, that big blimp is where Raleigh is hiding out.
You know, that blimp looks more like a machine than a hideout.
You're right, Sly. That is a storm machine. It's the reason why it never stops raining around here.
That explains all the wrecked ships.
But why would Raleigh want bad weather at his own hideout 24/7?
Beats me. But rain or shine, I'm gonna steal my family's book back. And if Raleigh gets in my way, it's on.
Because he's a frog and frogs like it when it's wet?
Nice job so far, Sly. To get over the next gate, you'll need to grab onto this hook using your cane. Just jump and hit the circle button.
Got it. Jump and hit the circle button to grab onto hooks.
Another checkpoint. Another bottle up in one of the towers. You can use the rope to get up top.
That large fall. You're still jumping the gun. You need a few more clues.
Okay, like I thought, we do need the clues to get in the safe. There's 2 more on the other one. We're still 2 short somewhere. I don't know if we missed them or they're further ahead. Though that kind of looks like end of the level. Key to a gate, but it's right there. Go back and see if we can find a couple more clues. Not like it's that long of a level. Sometimes there are things that are easier to see when you're backtracking. Guess we can't get out. Oh, we can probably make this jump. Is it something like you had to turn around right at the start? Or maybe they do come later. Oh, nope, I see them.
You found it, Sly! That's the final clue to crack the code! Now find that vault and I'll give you the instructions to open it!
did get something for getting 100 coins. Yes, already it's the same era as Jak and Daxter, but it feels very different. Where that was kind of the tail end of the Collectathon era. Here it feels like we're getting into the start of the big spectacle set piece game.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. The clues have led me to believe that the code for this vault is 792. Sly, you found a page from the Thievius Raccoonus. This page teaches old Drake Cooper's fast attack dive move. Press the triangle button to use it.
Yeah, okay, so future levels are probably more complicated. We have to find that key somewhere else and bring it to the gate.
That blimp looks like the most secured location on this boat. If Raleigh's really as smart as his police files suggest, then that's where I'll find him.
Wonderful idea, but your plan is flawed.
Why?
Because it's impossible to get near him. To access Raleigh's blimp, you would have to sneak through that high voltage power tube. To do that without getting electrocuted, you'd have to destroy that power generator. And to do that, you'd need 2 more of Raleigh's treasure keys, which are heavily guarded.
Interesting. So when are you gonna get to the impossible part?
Fine. But I warned you. I've marked the areas you need to hit with holographic markers. Follow them to your objectives.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. It's your funeral.
I guess 2 other levels we can choose which one we go to first.
Wow, you found a lucky charm. That'll protect you when you take any damage.
I think that's what we got for 100 coins as well.
I see, chaps. My heartiest congratulations to you all. The storm machine is finished its ship last night, and the loot has already been unloaded.
Oh no, there are lives.
Our operation is moving along splendidly, with the possible exception being the group's negligent display below decks. And I demand the boilers stay at full pressure at all times. If you lazy, lowbrow, technically incompetent pack of gutter snipes did your job.
Hey, Sly, you can adjust the game camera using the right analog stick. And to bring the camera behind you, click it.
Doesn't seem like there's collectibles in the hub world here. Just go to that other level. Yeah, I'm curious to see if it opens up a little bit.
them shut. Eureka! We're in the engine room! My analysis tells me that if you trace the spinning crankshaft all the way back to its source, you'll find Raleigh's treasure key and sabotage his machine while you're at it. Remember, Sly, hold down the circle button near the blue stealth auras to perform super sneaky thief moves.
Missed a clue. Is there any more? Don't see any. It is kind of interesting to contrast this with Jack and Daxter because they came out, I think, pretty close to the same time. Whereas that was doing the old but a refined version of it. Here they're doing something that at the time would have been kind of new, but now it's something we're more sick of in the modern era. I got a pity charm. Immediately wasted it. I missed a few. I thought I could make the jump back up, but I couldn't. Unless there's a path back up. Nope, doesn't seem like. Got depth. I really have trouble with those ones. Maybe just because it's harder to dodge them. At least give you an indicator of where the safe spots are. I don't know if there's much point in collecting clues when we can't get them all. I think I'd say that's kind of the odd thing, is they seem to be trying to do a lot of different things all at once. There's a little bit of platforming, there's a little bit of collectathon. Noticed one of the icons on the stage loading screen was an hourglass, so there's probably another bonus for some kind of time trial. Well, I guess for that one, that is just the level exit. Zero lives left. Soon we find out what happens when you run out of lives.
Jackpot, Sly! Look at all this stuff! Must be worth millions! And you know what that means? Tighter security. You're gonna have to be extra sneaky to get the treasure key here.
Oh, so you kind of get one extra chance with the lasers. First one is just what turns them deadly. I didn't think it could go that far. I'll just put you back to the start of the level. This is the why bother having lives era. And you even keep the clues you had.
Dude, this is the vault, but you need more clues.
Stuck trying to make that jump.
The vault, but you need more clues.
Okay, so clues can be after the vault. That hitbox was bigger than I thought. Okay, so this platform is safe. The lily pads are not. Nearly didn't make it. Go around. There's another bottle down there. We're missing quite a few bottles still. That should be all three we needed.
Sly, see that machine wheel? If my knowledge of mechanical engineering serves me right, applying significant rotational torque to achieve maximum velocity will yield a positive result.
You mean something good might happen if I can get the wheel to spin fast enough?
Isn't that what I just said?
So there's more levels.
Temperature's reading way off the charts in here. This must be the power source for the storm machine.
Thought I'd be able to reach that. I fell through the geometry. Or really, kind of bounced off the geometry weirdly. Doesn't have the safe right at the start too, so you're gonna have to backtrack through the whole thing once you collect them all. I don't think you're really meant to stand on that. Just enough to get through once. Kind of like slid off the platform there. And we see one of the problems with just having the one action button for everything. Sometimes when it's context sensitive, it gets it wrong. Put the bottles on these pipes, but they don't really work as platforms. Did time it right with the spotlight. Yeah, from the start, I think I'd say this one is a mixed bag. There's some stuff they're trying to do that I think works pretty well. You know, having the style it has that's a little unique. A lot of the platforming is pretty basic. And the Uncharted style spectacle thing is not really my style.